another issue that we're having is the refund disaster with Amazon. I mean, you could be selling underwear on Amazon and people can buy that underwear, try it on, and return the underwear. It's unheard of. What if I'm selling an underwear, if I'm in the underwear brand, what am I gonna do with return underwear? So it's completely geared towards buyers, and Amazon profits. And I'm gonna go ahead and say this, I don't think Amazon really cares about sellers, because there are so many sellers on Amazon. Amazon, I believe, is building an algorithm to only favor those ones who are large sellers on Amazon, because they realize that the small sellers are not going to make money for Amazon. Do you guys agree with that? I mean, that Amazon is favoring big sellers.
I think we are noticing that Amazon is favoring big sellers. They don't. I wouldn't say they're necessarily intentionally making it hard for small sellers. They just don't really care about them. Mm-hmm. So like inevitably they get shut down. They get.
What do you think, Joe?
Thrown to the back seat.
I mean,
talk to me about the review paradox, because you mentioned that before. What is a review paradox?
So the reviews paradox is basically the more reviews, the higher your product's going to rank, the more visibility you're going to get.
And the better your reviews.
And of course, the better your reviews are as well. So, like you said before, there's issues where if I cannot get my ASIN gated, all of a sudden there's another seller selling the same product. Now my reviews are going to go down. Amazon doesn't care. Mm-hmm. It's affecting my business. Someone else is, damaging my reputation. Amazon doesn't really care. Another thing, Amazon jumps in. Their products get more reviews. They're gonna, pretty much.
Or any big seller.
Yeah.
So the most essential thing that I'm seeing, and again, we have our own Amazon operations as well. I mean, Optimus 7, of course, we consult, but we also have our own Amazon operations, our own e-commerce operations. So we're not just talking as consultants here, we're also talking as e-commerce owners. If there are two phones I'm selling, right? Or I'm selling this and somebody else is selling this. I get into the market, it's the same quality product. I get into the market, I have only 10 reviews. But this phone already has 2,000 reviews. There is no way I can compete with that, because they're making more sales. The velocity of new reviews for them, the graph goes like this. And I just started selling, so if I sell 5, maybe I'll get, if I sell 20, maybe I'll get 1 review. So I'm really going slowly. How do I ever catch up to this guy? And that's where Amazon is incredibly smart, because they have a paid search platform. They're like, if you want to catch up to that guy, pay me money, I'll show you up top, you'll get more orders, and you'll get more reviews, because you have to sell to get reviews, and then you can catch up to this guy. And the only people who can do that are people with money, big brands. Yeah. So what do the small to medium-sized sellers do? How do they compete?
I mean, I don't know, at that, with that being said, how do you ever compete on Amazon if you don't have the budget to use their Amazon marketing service, which I believe they just rebranded and it's called something else now?
Advertising.
Yeah. So,
it was AMS.Amazon, now it's advertising.
Yeah. So,
and there's a reason they did that, because they are making so much money.
Oh.
Right?
Yeah,
I know brands who have $1 million who are not. It's okay for them not to make money in the next 12 months.
But then, and the other thing is, in order to actually use that service, it has to be your brand. You cannot piggyback off of other ASINs. They have to be, they have to be your products.
Yeah.
So now you're limiting those other small businesses that, are getting these products from suppliers and reselling. Now I can't utilize that tool to bring myself up, and catch up on a review standpoint and a sales standpoint. Yeah. So they're really limiting, a large portion of sellers. But, going back to the reviews, I mean, we've seen this trend of, the reviews and how it affects not only your sales, but just your visibility altogether. Not just on Amazon, but now Google Shopping, and the weight of reviews have definitely increased over time.